Okay, free talk time. It's where I just need to talk. I don't even know what I'm talking about. That's every time I talk into this thing. Generally something to talk about, but yeah, let's talk about my feelings, right? Good weekend. Tonight's a hard night usually for me. It's one of my least busy nights when I drop my boys off, and kind of sets the tone. I end up having a good couple days, so hopefully I don't resort back to feeling more depressed than I do, more lonely than I do. I've been feeling better, so I don't want to just push myself into the bad again, but it's just a hard day, right? This is the start where I get my boys for like a total of maybe 6 hours the next 2 weeks until I get them again, and I don't really see anybody. I do see people in my office occasionally, which is good, but I feel like I have to keep up pretexts and stuff like that. Pretext because, I don't want to act too foolish in front of them because I want to keep my job. So, I can't demand too much of attention from them, so I don't know. I have to act somewhat professional. Except I don't have any new clothes. I have the same 3 pairs of clothes that I just recycle through the wash. Because nothing fits me, so I don't know. I always feel like I'm getting judged at work there for that. I feel like they see me wear the same things, so they automatically judge me that I'm not comfortable with my body, that I'm hiding my body, which is true. These are all very true things. And I don't know if they noticed that I'm wearing the same outfit, just different colors. I go from like light blue scrubs to black scrubs to gray scrubs. And then I've got like a gray like sweatshirt that I have, a blue sweatshirt, and a black sweatshirt. And they're all from Walmart. All of my clothes are from Walmart. And it's all like the same thing. My outfit looks exactly the same. So I try not to go into the office every day because I try to make them feel like I forget that I dress the same every freaking day. 1, I don't have any money. 2, I've been to places and nothing fits. So that's kind of my social life the next 2 weeks. That and patients. I mean, I do get to see patients and talk to them occasionally on the phone. But hopefully I don't get depressed. I haven't drank for a week, so that's good. I don't plan on it. I started dieting, eating healthier. I do better with a low carb, so I started a low carb diet, which is pretty good. I don't know, I just don't have any intestinal issues. I don't have any, weird, stomach cramps or anything like that when I go low carb. Basically do salads, meats, cheeses, and eggs. But it doesn't give me any issues. I've read somewhere that it works good with ADHD. I don't know if that's real or not, but maybe the simple carbs, it's good to take those away. Maybe my brain chemistry works better in a ketogenic state, where you're making the ketones and using those instead of the simple, glucose in the brain. So I don't know. But I don't lose a ton of weight, but I feel better. If anything, I stay about the same weight-wise, and I'm not gaining weight, so that's good. Because when I drink, I gain tons of weight, so I can't do that anymore. At least for a while, or at least in moderation or something. Or at least go in spurts to where I can lose the weight that I gain. I don't know. Very unhealthy, cyclic patterns of behavior and living. It's the story of my life. Let's see. What else to talk about? Tonight kind of stinks because I've been awake since 7, but I have to stay awake as late as I can before I go to sleep so I can get back into the night cycle. Because I like to stay awake for my job. I don't like to sleep on the job. Even though I can, I'm allowed to. I just have to wake up for phone calls, but I get anxious about that, so I try not to do that. Not I haven't missed a call yet, and I've been working here for over 4 months now, so I feel like I've done pretty good with the on-call. See, I've got an admit I've got to do tomorrow somewhere, when, who knows. So that'll be something to wake up for, do in the afternoon. What else is going on? Nothing. Just a lot of days of loneliness. Especially after I drop off my kids on Wednesday. I get to see them on Wednesday, but and after that it's a whole week of just nothing. My social life just tanks. My kids are my social life. I feel like a single mom. Maybe I'm a single dad. But I feel like I stay at home all day, and it's not, but I don't have my kids to keep me busy. I've got nothing to keep me busy. Oh my gosh. It's funny though, I look at my life and I feel like I hit all those tropes of being a single dad, a divorced single dad, and I'm just kind of pathetic and sad. The ultimate pathetic, I think. But I think I put myself there. Of course I did. Of course I put myself there, but I think I felt like this is all I deserve, right? I feel like I deserve the worst because I feel like such a failure. How am I deserving of anything better than just the pathetic low that I feel? I feel like I deserve to live the way that I feel, which I do. Isn't bad though. I enjoy how I live, which I don't know if that's any better. Do I enjoy being pathetic? Maybe. I don't like being lonely, but it's better that way. So maybe I feel like I deserve to be pathetic and lonely. I don't know why. Do I feel comfortable there? Maybe. Maybe that's my comfort place. It's my go-to. That's what I grew up as. When my dad wasn't there a lot. I felt pathetic and lonely. Pathetic because I got bullied at school all the time. Lonely because I didn't have any family around me. It's funny, I think about my family, and I think about how good having a stepdad was. But even my stepdad, I couldn't live with him all the time. I'm so grateful that my dad and my mom were divorced so that I could move between the two. I don't think I would have survived. I think I would have had a mental breakdown if I had to live with just my stepdad and my mom the whole time. Or live just with my dad the whole time. I really don't think I would have survived it. But then being divorced gave me the option, and I took the option, and I was allowed to have the option. I was given choice, and it was the best thing for me. I loved seeing both worlds. I loved getting that experience. Even though it was hard and I hated my life, it was still a good experience, and it was good to have. And maybe I like the idea of giving that to my kids. Like, I don't want them ever to come live with me because I'm not worthy of that, but I feel like, I don't feel good enough for them that I could take care of them the right way. But I feel like having them have kind of a place to escape is so important and cool. It's like having your little base somewhere in the middle of the forest, that you go to, a little tree house. Like, I'm the tree house for my kids, where they can come over and just be in a different environment with different rules. Not completely different rules, but it'll feel different, It kind of rejuvenates them to go back to their moms and follow a stricter set of guidelines, Just kind of a release for their little brains. They love coming with me. We have such a fun time. We overindulge a little bit. I do. I can't help it. I have a hard enough time being there for them all the time, being present, like mentally present for them. It's exhausting for me. And it's hard enough to do that, so enforce rules with that is really difficult. So anyway, well, that was some verbal vomit right there. Free association, whatever the heck comes to mind. None of it pieces together. I don't know how I got from point A to point Z, but That's how it is all the time with my brain and how I think about stuff.